This week, we are hopefully gonna sell our bus. We've been hanging out in the Arizona desert for the last couple weeks, but our bus is in northern Utah in Salt Lake City, so we need to go and make the 9-hour drive in order to meet our potential buyer. We did a little over half of that drive yesterday, traveling through 4 different states. This is the first time we have ever let the gas light come on in the van. We're like 15 miles away from having an empty tank. We decided to stop at the halfway point last night and find a spot for the night, but we ran into a little bit of a hiccup.
So I'll probably have you get out and let me know if you think I can make it.
Okay. Good job. Well, I picked a spot for the night that turned out to be down a pretty gnarly road, and I don't think the van's gonna make it. Yeah, you're good. You're good. We had to back out a pretty long way. I think with like a nice little 15-point turn, we're gonna be on our way.
All right, you ready?
Ready. I think we're just gonna have to try and pick a better spot.
Yeah, good choice on that one, Matt.
Yeah, that was my bad. This morning we are waking up at an exceptionally beautiful highway pull-off in southern Utah, and we've got about 4 hours left of driving. So this just happened. Again. We're pulling over to get gas anyway, so I can kind of check and do damage control.
Looks pretty attached.
Got some dishes to wash though.
All right, I'm gonna get gas.
All right, I'll work on this.
I'll leave this to you. Did you get it all back?
Yeah, I think so.
Do we put up the shades to have privacy, or do we leave them down to look at the nice views as we eat lunch?
Probably put them up because it is freezing outside and I want to keep the heat in as much as we can. Can we get Tupperware from in there?
Yeah.
It's tough because it's something we don't like let ourselves talk about that much.
Yeah. Like, I would say we're nervous about making sure the bus sale goes through, but at this point, I think we're just too eager for it to like let that get to us. Because you may or may not know, this is not the first time we've gone to Salt Lake City to finalize a bus sale. The first time was a couple months ago. We even put out a video where you saw the bus again, and that was because we were supposed to meet someone there. But
I don't think we told people.
Yeah, so this might be the first time you've heard this. The person that was supposed to meet us there didn't just drop out, but they completely stopped responding and they ghosted us 2 days before we were supposed to arrive. So we just went ahead, we were so close to Salt Lake City at that point, so we went ahead and did a little checkup on the bus, and you know, I think we spent about a week there just kind of like getting it ready, knocking off the cobwebs and stuff. And yeah, that leads us till today. I'll fill you more in about what's going on with this deal once we get closer to it, but we're trying not to think about it too much because we don't want to psych ourselves out. We don't want to get too nervous. But the guy, he's flying out. He's not from the area, so I feel pretty good about it. I feel like if he's making that much of a commitment, I feel like there's a good chance that it's gonna go through. But that's what we thought last time before the guy stopped responding, so we'll see. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed. That's what we're doing. And we're just gonna try to enjoy the road trip on the way there.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm Natalie from the future and I have come back in time to tell you about today's sponsor, Blinkist. The Blinkist app lets me understand the most important things from over 5,500 different books and podcasts in just 15 minutes. And I have the option to either read or listen to each blink. The audio quality is great, and it gives us the option to listen while we're in the gym or even while we're driving. Another awesome feature is called Blinkist Connect, which is basically when you sign up for a premium account, you get an additional premium account for free to share with a friend. So that's 2 premium accounts for the price of 1. You'll each have your own separate account, plus you can share blinks that you think the other person might like. I personally really like to start off my day with Blinkist. It's productive and entertaining, so I feel like it really helps me get in the right headspace to start the day. In 2023, I want to manage stress to become a happier person. So I listened to the Stress Code, which dives into how stress can be balanced and properly managed to actually drive personal growth. So to give it a try, you can now get 25% off of Blinkist Premium and get 2 memberships for the price of 1. Start your 7-day free trial by clicking the link in the description box of this video.
All right, so I guess this is it. We're here. I can see the bus in the rearview mirror.
I got a lot of nerves about this.
Me too. Let's go. I want to grab the multimeter so that we can check the batteries.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I'm really worried about. It's just the batteries sitting here for 2 months.
In the cold. Oh, it's so snowy.
So no broken windows. We got to get rid of that though.
Yeah, that's not gonna stay.
The batteries are still here.
Hey, that's good.
It's 12.46. Like, it's a little on the low side, but it's like, that's not bad.
Yeah.
We should be able to start with that. You gonna go inside?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's always so weird to be back. I hear the smoke alarm. I think it's low. I'm worried about these batteries,
Yes, me too.
which is pretty good. The batteries, they look pretty good. They're at 82%, and but they do have a low, what is it called? A low temperature warning. So that's probably why it's not charged all the way out, because, you know, we do have solar. I'm not surprised, because they should shut off automatically below freezing, and it's been snowing in Salt Lake City. But the lights should still work, though. Yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. So I think it's just the charging. It's just a warning for the charger. This would be like this is the messiest drawer I could have opened. Nice. Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
It's cute in here.
So at a first glance, the bus looks to be in pretty good shape. Didn't get broken into, didn't get vandalized, anything like that. We weren't really worried about it, but it's still a relief to see. It's been sitting for a couple of months since the last time we drove it, and it is very, very cold. But the bus has fresh glow plugs, so it might just take a little bit for it to warm up, but it should warm up and it should start up, no problem. It just might take a few seconds.
We should probably test the oil first, though.
Oh.
Like the oil level.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
All right, real quick. Gosh, have I told you how cold it is?
It's very cold.
I gotta find the key. Where did I put it?
Yeah, I feel like the second crank is gonna be the goal.
Yes.
Oh, it's cute seeing you in the seat. I missed it.
All right, so I'm gonna start it up, start the battery, run the glow plugs for what, like 10, 12 seconds?
15, I think.
15? Okay.
I'd say 15. It's really cold.
All right. All right, so I'm gonna let the dials do its thing. Everything looks good so far. All right, 12, what'd you say, 15?
15.
All right, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 13. You ready?
Yep. Aww. Good girl.
Good job.
Oh,
First try.
that's our bus. Not for much longer. All right, it's off. You ready for the tour, Jimmy?
I'm ready for the tour. Are you ready for the tour?
I'm so cold. All right, it's loud out here, so we're gonna move inside. We realized that we might have a number of people who started following our journey and watching our videos after we parted ways with the bus. So, if you haven't seen it yet, we just wanted to give a quick 30-second tour of what the bus looks like.
The last tour.
The last tour. Oh, that's sad. Jimmy and I built the bus together. We spent 6 months working full-time on it. Whenever you come in, this is the driver's seat. Very necessary for a bus. And we installed it on a swivel so that you can face the living space. Back here we have our L-shaped chaise lounge couch, and it's right across from our flip-up TV. So So it flips up and clicks into place, and you have a huge TV without taking up much space. In our kitchen, we have a microwave, and yes, we can run it off grid. We have a Dometic dual zone refrigerator freezer combo, and a very big sink. I've never seen a sink this big, but it comes in handy because you hand wash all of your dishes in here. And moving back, we have a 4-person dinette with a Lagoon table mount, and you can remove the table if you want to. All of our windows are on these custom-made window shades that I'm very proud of, and they just slide down into the wall so that you have the windows open and they have Reflectix inside. We have a full standing shower with the Nature's Head composting toilet back here with its own light. And then the toilet can roll back into its own compartment so that you don't have to move it out into the living space to take a shower. And finally, back here, we have a full-sized bed and tons of extra clothes storage. And of course, under here is the garage. We have our electrical, plumbing, and everything down there. It's a nice bus. We loved it, and we're really gonna miss it. But, you know, we wanted to downsize, which is the big reason why we switched to the van. So we're gonna go ahead and crash for the day. We do have a couple more chores we wanna get to before we meet with our prospective buyer. So we're gonna probably get to those tomorrow and just keep our fingers crossed in the meantime. So the guy who might be buying our bus showed up a day early. So we're kind of like nervous, excited, trying to get everything done. We're not sure if he wants to actually see the bus today and test drive it. If he does, honestly, that would be kind of nice because I just want to rip the Band-Aid off and see, like, is this going to be a good fit, or did we come out all this way for nothing? I think we're feeling really excited, a little bit nervous, just wanting to see how this is going to go, and we want to do our best to make this go smoothly. I'm not sure if we should be so willing to admit this, but Jimmy was just Googling how to sell a bus, like what kind of paperwork you need, and we might be doing that transaction today or tomorrow. I was too nervous to like let myself look that up ahead of time, and it can't be that complicated, right?
It's not that complicated.
Yeah.
It's good. We're good.
I feel like he knew that, and I was just like, I hope that works out. There's a lot of people camped at the Cracker Barrel last night, but apparently we missed the invite to the van section. Aw.
Well, they saved us a spot.
Oh, we should have parked there.
We're gonna be the only ones in this Target.
It opened 1 minute ago.
So the plan is we want to stage. I think it's the best word for it. We're gonna stage the bus. Since we moved all of our stuff out of the bus, it's looking really empty. So we're gonna buy some pillows, maybe a throw blanket, probably not.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see what fits in our budget.
Kind of big, but... All right, chore number 1 done. Girl?
Sunday's closed.
Dude, that's not what it said.
Well, apparently UPS is closed on Sunday, even though online it said it opened at 10, so we've been waiting in the Target parking lot for like an hour and a half.
All right.
Plan B?
So I think we're just gonna go back to the makerspace. They've got printers there we can use, but we wanted to avoid it because we don't know how to use them, so we thought this would be easier. All right.
I haven't been in here since we took the tour.
This might be the final makerspace room that we've never used. But that was way simpler than the UPS plan we had this morning. We waited 2 hours to use the UPS, and that took like 2 minutes. All right, the last thing we want to do before he gets here is we want to take it on one more test drive.
It's just kind of a safe assumption when you're buying a bus that the wheels on it do go round and round, and we just want to double check that part.
All right, ready?
Ready.
All right. That sounds nice.
That's strong. Yep, good luck.
I think I passed. You good?
Yeah. I think so. We've been calling this our final test run, but really this is more of a joyride with Saguaro. I'm gonna miss how fun this thing is to ride in. done that we needed to do before we're ready to meet with a buyer. We checked all the systems. That's what this pot was for. I made tea in here to check the propane. Everything looks good. I think we're ready to go. After whatever transition we put here, we're either gonna be really happy or really, really sad. Yeah, I don't wanna film the guy.
That's true, so we're not gonna film the guy. So I guess we'll cut it here and we'll pick you back up after we've talked with him.
Please cross your fingers.
I can't believe it's actually here. All right, well, we'll see you in like 2 seconds.
It's really good news. Sorry. I don't want anybody to hear me crying, cause
So what are you feeling right now?
sorry. I feel like I'm saying goodbye to an old friend. But I know it's what's best. I know, like, thank you. I've really wanted to sell the bus, and like, I don't want her to stay here in a parking lot. And the person who bought her is like perfect. I think they're such a good fit. And I think they're really, really gonna like the bus, really gonna take her on some good adventures. I'm just really gonna miss the bus. But it's really good news. It feels right, it's just, it's gonna be a transition. How do you feel? I promise I'm happy, I'm just also sad, weirdly sad. That bus is just like, we've gained so much from that bus. Like, we just had such a fun year of travel. We left our jobs to build it out. We really found a sense of independence in building it and just making it our own home and making it exactly what we wanted. And then the sense of freedom we had traveling in it. The places we went. I'm immensely grateful. And it's just a really hard thing to say goodbye to.
I love you.
Well, I love you.
So should we spell out what the news is?
Oh,
in case it wasn't clear by all the tears?
So we've sold the bus. The bus has officially been sold. The check has gone through. The title has been signed. We don't have the keys in our possession. Like, it's finalized. We've sold the bus. And the new owner is going to be perfect for it. We really want to respect their privacy, and it's already a pretty stressful, big decision, so we really wanted to not try and film any of that, even if it would have been interesting content. It's just, this is a big step for them too, and I don't want to get in the way by trying to film them. But yeah, we sold the bus.
I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Like, it's something that we've been working towards for so long now, is to, find the right buyer for the bus, that it still feels unreal. Like, it feels like a dream, like it hasn't happened yet. The way Natalie's reacting makes me think that it's real, so. In a good way. In a good way.
For me, it was walking down the steps for the last time.
I think if I would have thought about that as I walked down the steps, I would have been a lot more sad. But I was just like, yeah, I'm going to walk out the bus. And it's like the realization hits you. It's like, that might be the last time you ever walk out of those bus steps again.
Yeah. It's someone else's bus.
I think we'll probably meet up on the road at some point. Like, I feel like our paths will cross and we'll probably see it again one day. He was so nice. He got us books. That's so nice.
He had a reason for giving each of us
Yeah.
which book. I couldn't have liked the person we sold it to anymore.
Yeah. And this was before he bought anything. He was just being a nice guy.
Yeah. We didn't trade the bus for the books.
Yeah.
He's just being nice.
Yeah, for tax purposes, we traded 2 books for 1 schoolie. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Well, we're probably going to collect ourselves, I guess. I think we just need time to settle and, you know, kind of internalize what just happened. Bye-bye, Saguaro.
Bye, Saguaro.
Thank you to Blinkist for sponsoring. Check the link below to subscribe.